Exactly 48 hours ago, something shifted in the unseen realms. A shift so profound, so seismic, that even the darkest forces paused in disbelief. They stopped their endless schemes, their relentless attacks, and their ceaseless plotting. Why? Because you, yes you, have crossed a threshold that few ever reach. You have stepped into a calling so powerful, so undeniable, that the enemy has no choice but to focus all their attention on you. This is not a coincidence. This is not a random moment in your life. This is a declaration from the spiritual dimensions. You are a threat to darkness, and they are coming for you. But before you panic, before fear tries to take root in your heart, understand this. Being targeted is the highest form of recognition. It means you are no longer invisible. You are no longer a passive player in the cosmic game. You have been marked by destiny, chosen to carry a light so bright that it disrupts the shadows. And the enemy knows it. They see you, they fear you, and they will try everything to stop you. Let me be clear, this is not a story of defeat. This is a story of awakening. This is the moment where you realize that every struggle, every moment of doubt, every battle you faced was preparing you for this very hour. The enemy's focus on you is proof that you are on the right path. It is proof that your calling is real, and it is powerful enough to shake the foundations of darkness itself. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? The answer is simple yet profound. You have been chosen because you possess something rare, something the enemy cannot corrupt or control. It is your integrity, your unwavering commitment to your truth, your refusal to bow to fear or compromise your values. This is what makes you dangerous to the forces of darkness. They cannot break you because your strength is not just physical or mental, it is spiritual. It is rooted in a divine purpose that transcends this world. Think back to the moments when you faced impossible choices, the times when the easy path beckoned, promising relief, comfort, or escape, but you resisted. The moments when you could have given in to anger, resentment, or revenge, but you chose forgiveness, peace, and compassion instead. These were not coincidences. These were the moments that forged your spiritual armor, the moments that made you incorruptible. The enemy watches these moments closely. They analyze your decisions, your reactions, your weaknesses. They send temptations disguised as blessings, opportunities that seem too good to be true, and whispers that try to sow doubt in your mind. But you have learned to recognize these traps. You have developed a moral compass so finely tuned that it rejects anything that threatens your calling before your mind even fully processes it. This is why the enemy is targeting you now, because you have become a beacon of light in a world desperate for hope, because your presence alone disrupts the cycles of fear, division, and corruption that the darkness relies on, because you embody a new way of being, one that refuses to be controlled by old patterns of power and manipulation. But here is the paradox. The more the enemy targets you, the more you must embrace your calling. You cannot shrink back or hide. You cannot pretend this is not happening. This is your moment to rise, to stand firm, and to claim the power that has always been yours. The enemy's attacks are not signs of weakness. They are signs of your growing influence. You may feel exhausted, overwhelmed, or even alone. That is natural. The path of the called is never easy. But remember, you are not alone. There are forces beyond your understanding, celestial allies, guardian spirits, and a network of kindred souls working alongside you. They are watching, supporting, and guiding you through every trial. Now, let me reveal something that will change how you see your struggles forever. The enemy's targeting is not random. It follows a pattern, a strategy designed to test your resolve and refine your purpose. They will attack your mind with fear and confusion. They will try to isolate you from your support systems. They will tempt you with shortcuts that promise relief but lead to compromise. They will challenge your faith in yourself and in the divine plan. But you have a secret weapon: your calling. Your calling is a force field that shields you from deception and despair. It is a light that pierces through the darkest nights. It is a voice that whispers truth when the world screams lies. And it is a fire that burns away everything that does not serve your highest good. To navigate this battlefield, you must cultivate awareness. You must learn to recognize the signs of spiritual attack, not just in dramatic moments, but in subtle shifts in your energy, your emotions, and your thoughts. When you feel drained, anxious, or disconnected, pause and ask yourself, what is the enemy trying to distract me from? What truth am I forgetting? What part of my calling am I neglecting? This practice of vigilance is not about fear, it is about empowerment. It is about reclaiming your sovereignty and refusing to be a victim of circumstance. It is about standing in your power even when the storm rages around you. And here is the good news. Every attack you withstand, every temptation you resist, every moment you choose integrity over convenience, you grow stronger. You are not just surviving, you are evolving. You are becoming a living testament to the power of divine purpose. Imagine for a moment the impact of your journey. Picture the ripple effect of your courage and faith spreading through your community, your family, your workplace, and beyond. Your example inspires others to stand firm in their own callings. Your light ignites a chain reaction of awakening and transformation. This is why the enemy fears you, because you are not just fighting for yourself, you are fighting for the future of humanity. You are a catalyst for change, a warrior of light, and a beacon of hope in a world desperate for both. So what does this mean for you today? It means you must prepare. You must strengthen your spiritual defenses and deepen your connection to your calling. You must surround yourself with truth, wisdom, and support. You must practice self-care and set boundaries that protect your energy. And most importantly, you must remember who you are. You are not an accident or a byproduct of circumstance. You are a chosen soul, a divine warrior, and a light that darkness cannot extinguish. The enemy's targeting is a warning and a confirmation. It is a call to action and a reminder of your power. It is a challenge to rise above fear and doubt and to step fully into your destiny. In the coming days, you will face tests that will push you to your limits. You will encounter moments where giving up seems easier than standing firm. But hold fast to your calling. Remember the victories you have already won. Remember the divine support that surrounds you. You are not alone. You are not powerless. You are a force of nature, a spark of the divine, and a beacon of hope. And when the enemy kneels before your light, as they inevitably will, you will know that you have fulfilled your purpose. Stay vigilant. Stay strong, and above all, stay true to the calling that has set you apart. Your journey is just beginning. Exactly 48 hours ago, the spiritual battlefield shifted in ways that few can comprehend, but you felt the tremors deep within your soul. The enemy, long accustomed to operating in the shadows, has now turned its full attention toward you. This is no accident. This is no random act of fate. It is a direct response to the light you carry, the calling you embody, and the power you are beginning to awaken. The forces of darkness have recognized you as a threat, and they are mobilizing every resource to stop you from fulfilling your divine mission. But what does it truly mean to be targeted by the enemy because of your calling? It means that your life is no longer just your own. It means that your choices, your actions, and your very presence have cosmic significance. It means that you are playing a role in a grand spiritual drama that has been unfolding since the dawn of time. And it means that the enemy fears you, not because you are perfect, but because you are real, you are resilient, and you refuse to be broken. The enemy's strategy is subtle and relentless. It does not always come in the form of overt attacks or dramatic confrontations. Often it is a whisper in the quiet moments, a shadow lurking in the corners of your mind, a temptation disguised as a blessing. It is the slow erosion of your confidence, the planting of doubt where there was once certainty, the isolation that makes you question your worth and your purpose. You may find yourself questioning why the path feels so difficult, why the obstacles seem insurmountable, why the support you need feels just out of reach. These are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are being tested, refined, and prepared for greater things. The enemy targets those who are rising because they know that if they can stop you, they can stop the light from spreading. But here is the truth that the enemy fears most. Your calling is stronger than their attacks. Your purpose is more powerful than their schemes, and your spirit is unbreakable. Remember the moments when you chose integrity over convenience. when you stood firm in your truth despite the cost, when you chose love over fear, compassion over anger, faith over doubt. These moments are your armor. They are the foundation of your strength. They are the reason the enemy cannot defeat you. The enemy's attacks are designed to make you forget who you are. They want you to believe that you are alone, powerless, and insignificant. But you are none of these things. You are a chosen warrior, a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs your courage and your truth. To withstand these attacks, you must cultivate a deep awareness of your spiritual environment. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in your energy, the recurring thoughts that do not feel like your own, the feelings of unease that arise without clear cause. These are the signs that the enemy is attempting to infiltrate your mind and spirit. When you recognize these signs, do not respond with fear or resistance. Instead, respond with clarity and intention. Affirm your identity as a child of the divine, a bearer of light and a guardian of truth. Call upon your spiritual allies, angels, guides, and ancestors to surround you with protection and strength. It is also essential to nurture your inner life. Engage in practices that ground you, center you, and connect you to your higher self. Meditation, prayer, journaling, and time in nature are powerful tools to maintain your spiritual resilience. These practices help you to stay aligned with your calling and to discern the voice of truth amidst the noise of deception. The enemy will also attempt to isolate you from your community and support systems. They know that connection is a source of strength and that unity among the called is a formidable barrier against darkness. Therefore, seek out those who share your values and your vision. Build relationships that uplift, encourage, and inspire you. Together, you form a network of light that the enemy cannot penetrate. As you navigate this challenging terrain, remember that your journey is not just about personal victory. It is about contributing to a collective awakening, a shift in consciousness that will transform the world. Your integrity, your courage, and your compassion are contagious. They inspire others to rise, to stand firm, and to embrace their own callings. Imagine the ripple effect of your steadfastness. Picture the lives touched by your example, the hearts healed by your presence, the communities strengthened by your leadership. This is the true power of your calling. It is not measured by fame, fortune, or recognition, but by the light you bring into the lives of others and the world. The enemy fears this power because it threatens their dominion. They thrive on fear, division, and despair. But you embody hope, unity, and transformation. Your very existence challenges their narrative and disrupts their plans. In the coming days and weeks, you will face moments of intense pressure. You will be tempted to compromise, to give in, to turn away from your path. These moments are inevitable. They are part of the refining fire that purifies your purpose and strengthens your resolve. When these moments come, remember the source of your strength. Remember the divine spark within you that cannot be extinguished. Remember the community of warriors who stand with you, even when you cannot see them. And remember the ultimate truth: you are destined to prevail. Your calling is a gift, a responsibility, and a source of immense power. It is the reason you were born, the thread that weaves through your life, and the legacy you will leave behind. Embrace it fully, without hesitation or doubt. The enemy's targeting is a sign that you are on the right path. It is a confirmation that your light is shining brightly enough to be seen. It is a challenge to rise higher, to stand stronger, and to shine even brighter. You are not alone in this battle. You are surrounded by forces of light that are working tirelessly on your behalf. You are supported by a lineage of warriors who have walked this path before you. And you are empowered by a divine presence that never leaves your side. As you move forward, carry this knowledge in your heart. Let it be a shield against fear and a beacon of hope. Let it remind you that you are more than your circumstances, more than your struggles, and more than the enemy's attacks. You are a chosen soul, a divine warrior, and a light that darkness cannot overcome. Stand firm in your calling, walk boldly in your purpose, and know that the enemy's targeting is not a curse, but a blessing, a sign that you are awakening to your true power and stepping into the destiny that awaits you. Your journey is sacred, your mission is vital, and your victory is assured.